Hey everyone, I am back with another tutorial. This is a little bag type box for the mini cards that I create. So this is the option number 2. The first one was a little box with the magnetic closure here. So this one is going to be more of like a little bag style. It's going to kind of look like a little gift bag actually. So what you need to make this one is a piece of cardstock. I'm using Melon Mambo that is 7 1/8 by 7 3/4. So on your 7 1/8 inch side, you're going to score at 1 1/4 and 5 7/8. Then you're going to turn it, and on your 7 3/4 inch side, you're going to score at 3 1/4 and 4 1/2. And that's all of the scoring. So you should have something that looks like this. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. It's kind of like mid-afternoon here. I don't know. There we go. So there's all the score lines. So now we're going to do a little bit of cutting. And for this one, we're going to cut from here all the way up to the first score line. No, I lied. We're not going to do that. Don't do that. I was on a roll with the other box that I'm like, okay. Actually, this one, these little squares here on the sides, you've got a little square here and a little square here. These are both even on either end, so it doesn't matter which one is the front, which one is the back, because they both measure the same. So all we're going to do is cut to the score line, and we're going to take a little notch out on that side, and then we're going to do the same on this side. We're going to cut to the score line and take a little notch out. That's it. So this one is, didn't notch that very well. The same on this side. There's a lot less cutting on this one. Like I said, I get on a roll with some of the other boxes and I'm just like, just keep going, cut it all off. You do not want to do that with this one, because we're going to create a bag, gift bag type thing. Okay, that's it for our cutting. So you're just going to have a couple of little slivers cut out, and you'll have some tabs right there. Alright, so we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do our matting. So for your front and back, you're going to need 2 pieces of just your solid colored cardstock at 4 1/2 by 3 1/8, and then your designer paper you're going to do 4 3/8 by 3, and you need 2 of them if you want the front and the back the same. I'm just using some more of this awesome polka dot paper that is unfortunately just retired from Stampin' Up's color families. So I have it. I'm just going to keep using it. So again, like I always say, if you've got a directional pattern, you're going to want to make sure that it's going the correct way on both sides. So we're going to go ahead and attach these really quickly, just to the front and the back. And since mine is not a directional, I can do both of my pieces basically the same. Put this one up here. And there we have the front and the back. Okay, so then you just need to pick 2 sides that you want to do. You don't need to do all 4 because one side is going to be tucked into the other. So whichever side you decide to use is up to you, but that will basically be your front side. So you're going to need 2 mats at 1 1/8 by 3 1/8 and 2 pieces of DSP by 1 by 3. So 2 of those, and we'll just attach those to our sides. Actually going to do it this way so I can see a little better. Like that. Okay. So like I said, it doesn't matter which pieces you choose as your sides. You just know that those pieces are going to be on the outside. There we go. Okay, so that's it for all of the matting. Now we're going to go ahead and assemble. So we'll just take all of our score lines and go ahead and give them a nice crease. Just like this. Okay, and I've got this little piece sticking out right there. Okay, so the bag is going to, your flaps will go in. You can attach these to your back side if you want, which I'm going to go ahead and do. So just put a little bit of, doesn't have to be a ton, just to keep that together. Then your little flaps will not get in the way when you are doing your, putting your cards inside the box. The flaps won't be in the way. Alright, so your front side is going to come up and wrap around the back, just like that. And then you've got this little bag type thing. So go ahead and put our Tombow on here. On both sides. So you can use your score tape or your red liner tape or whatever strong adhesive you have for this. Got it all over my finger, so we'll wipe it on there. Alright, so like I said, the front's going to come up and wrap around the sides, just like that. Okay, so just going to go in with my bone folder and just kind of rub that so it will stay in place really well. So there we go. We've got the basic part of the bag. So the next thing I decided to do was make little handles. My handles are using the Melon Mambo cardstock. They are a half inch by 8 inches. So what I'm going to do is attach these like so to the bag. So I'm going to attach them with a glue dot, but I'm going to poke a brad through them also. Get the correct size glue dots here. There we go. So I don't think I got my piercing mat out. I did not. Oops. Sorry. I'm trying to work around the camera. Okay. I'm just going to leave that right there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I have marked the center point of my handles. So it's a 1/4 inch from the bottom and it's like in the middle. This is a 1/2 inch, so you're going to go a 1/4 inch up and a 1/4 inch in if you want the center. So I already went ahead and pre-marked that. I got my paper piercer and just I'm going to poke holes here and that way my brads will go through much easier. Alright, so this I'm just going to kind of eyeball. I don't think it's really necessary to do a lot of measuring on this part. So I'm just going to take a glue dot and just kind of stick it right there. And I did it on the wrong side. That's gonna drive me crazy. And I put the glue dot on the wrong side of the cardstock here, so I'm just gonna peel that off and put another one on. So it's a little bit wrinkly right there, but that's okay because the brad is going to cover it. Okay, so there's that. And we'll, ran out of glue dots, really? Okay, we'll just use these little micro ones. Alright. So then this part is going to come around and we're going to kind of eyeball it there. Alright, so you can see the glue dot is not going to like hold it real strong, but once we get the brads in there, I'm just using some little white brads. These are from Recollections. I can poke them through. Quite a few layers of cardstock here. There we go. So just stick that in there. And then you can punch out like a 1/2 inch circle or something to cover up the brad on the inside if you don't want it to show. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I am going to try to get these poked through. Just kind of twisting my paper piercer and pushing it through. You could use ribbon as handles if you'd like also. I do have a ton of Stampin' Up! Ribbon that I could have used as well. So there is one little handle, and then you'll do the same on the back side. And once you get the back side, or the one side done, the other side I think is going to be easier to line up. Because you can just kind of eyeball where that one is. Alright, so same thing on this side. Hold this down and just twist the paper piercer through. Mine's getting a little sticky from those glue dots, but I'll clean that off. Poke your brad through. There we go. I'll do this one. Yeah, it's kind of sticky now. And then just open this up. And there you have, there you've got like your little gift bag with handles, and I've got the little set of cards that I made with the Brights collection and the envelopes, and they will just fit right in there. Just like so. So there are the cards and envelopes, and then you've got this cute little bag here. So there you have it. It's a cute little gift bag. You could actually tie this with a little bow if you wanted to when you were giving it away. You could decorate the front however you'd like. And there you have it. There's a little gift bag for your set of mini cards. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or anything, leave it in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next mini card box video. Bye!